Still love biking so much, I can't believe. That's what I lived off for the last 5 days now. But anyways, what's up everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen the post I put out a couple of days ago, and I asked you guys to give me some questions and I'll answer them. Because I've been sick since I got home from Winterberg, and I got home on Monday morning. We drove overnight, so I think that's kind of like the trigger of me getting sick. But yeah, I got sick on Monday and it's currently Sunday, and today will be my first riding day. I don't know if you can tell on my voice, but I'm still pretty like not healthy at all. I'll try to do like a bounce back riding day today and not like push it too hard, but I feel like I'm comfortable on my bike right now, so I don't really feel like I have to go train, because I know what I can do and I'm comfortable on my bike, so that's the most important thing, right? And yeah, if you're wondering why I'm saying that I need to train, I'm going to Crankworx on Tuesday in Innsbruck. For anyone who doesn't know, Crankworx is 3 of the biggest events all year round. So we qualify in slopestyle in a world tour ranking, and then the top 14 riders of the whole world tour ranking, they get invited to 3 Crankworx events throughout the year, and that's called Slopestyle World Championships. The top 14 guys are battling out and collecting points throughout the 3 Crankworx events throughout the whole season, and that's what you call the championships. So that's where I'm going on Tuesday, and I'm gonna try to do my best to get a good result, because I haven't got a good Crankworx result in a while. Like the last one I got was probably 3rd place in Whistler a couple years back, and then I've been injured for 2 years and blah 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 blah. But I'm not gonna bore you guys more with that, and I'm gonna answer all of your questions. Not all of you, I got like a ton. I got 400 questions I think, which is insane. So thanks a lot for that. I'm gonna dig a bit deep into the list and try to find some that I feel like have like a bigger purpose than just like what pressure do you run in your tires. I'll have a couple of those as well in there, but I'm gonna focus more on the more personal ones, I think. Anyways, hope you guys liked the Winterberg videos. I was really stoked about them. It was fun to film throughout the whole festival, and I'm still very new to like filming throughout events. It's really difficult to film at the events because you're so stressed with other stuff, but you still have to do a vlog, which is like, it's like putting stress on stress, and I think that's the trigger also why I got sick, because I was too stressed throughout the whole Dirtmasters weekend. If you follow me on Instagram again, look at this. I posted a photo story with my new full-face helmets. Monster Energy and Ride TSG painted these custom painted full-face helmets, and I'm blown away about the finish and the effect and everything. I had no idea that it would turn out this good when I like did the drawings and like talked to them and stuff. They're absolutely insane. I'm so stoked about them. Just look, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but yeah, it's quite an effect, and they get sandy obviously. That's my Crankworx helmets, which is nice. Hopefully I can finish around with them without crashing. Should we get all into this video? Yes, we should. So as you can see, it's quite a list. Question number 1. We'll start with this one. This is quite a good one. When did you start riding? That's, I guess it's like a very basic one, and I've said this before in a couple of videos, I think. But I think I started race BMX riding at 2000, year 2000, yeah. So that's 19 years ago. But then I had kind of like a break between, and did some other sports and stuff, and then I found dirt jumping in 2008 or 7. I think so. Yeah, 2008. I sold like commercial newspapers so I could afford buying my own bike. Next question. This one is from Ruben Pyro. What were your future plans before knowing that you wanted to become a professional bike rider? That's quite a good one. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, I think. I was working as an excavator mechanic, and I kind of like that. It was really interesting because you learned a lot, but at the other hand, I was also like, just wanted to get into business and stuff. But yeah, it's tough. I never really thought about that question. Like now, since I got pro, I don't really remember what I wanted to be before that. Because I've always wanted to be a professional bike rider. I just never thought I could do it before I actually did it. Good question. I'll get back to that one. I got an insane amount of questions about when are you gonna release the Get Sendy shirts and start your merch. And I'm working on it. Sorry, it's just taking time because I got all the products and everything in the logistic part is fixed already, and I got everything ready. It's just the website stuff is really hard to get it just bomb-proof and ready. So I'm working on that too, and I'm gonna try to get it up and running right after Innsbruck. Max Riley asked me, how old are you? And I'm 23 years old. I'm born 1995 on August 4th. And yeah, this is quite a good one. This one is from Moshing86. What's the most difficult trick that you can do? On your bike, obviously, I think. And I would say that it is... ooh, this is quite a deep one. I like this one. What inspired you and motivated you to become a professional bike rider? Any tips? Breaching_narwhal. I guess just a natural way, like videos and seeing older kids doing tricks that you kind of want to learn, but I saw Martin Söderström at 08, I think, and I just got into like dirt jumping, and he was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Things change, right? What motivates me is probably that being a bike rider, it's just never enough. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I'm enough. It's just like you can never learn enough tricks, or you can never learn enough things on your bike, because you can always progress on something, and you can always evolve what you're doing. If you can do a triple tail whip, you can always do a triple tail whip better, and you can do it at different places everywhere, and it turns into a whole new trick if you do it in a spine or a quarter pipe instead of just doing it on a normal trick jump or a step down, or you get me. So that's what I kind of like about bike riding, that it's just endless. Even though I'm like up in the top of my sport, there's so many things that people haven't even thought about yet and done yet. So yeah, I just love that you can always get better. Same with the YouTube channel. I just love to do stuff and like take in all of your comments and read it, and then take it to the next video and think about that and try to, yeah, just learn all the time and evolve and progress. And yeah, I think my motivation have changed throughout the years. Before I was pro, I think my motivation was just to become pro. Then I became pro, and then I wanted to get into joyride. When I got into joyride and got third, I'm like, well, okay, what are my goals now? And then my goals were, for the upcoming season, was to win the whole world tour, because I was second in the world tour in 2016. And 2017, I thought like, I'm gonna win the world tour. That was my mindset. And that's when I got injured. And after getting injured repeatedly, my motivation changed again a little bit. My motivation at the moment is to get back to the level I feel like I know I can be at, and the level that I wanna be at. Don't get me wrong, I still think that my riding level is good now, but competing is a whole other thing, and it takes a lot of time to get back into contest riding. It's just not to do your tricks, you're training on an airbag. You need to learn how to handle pressure, nerves, you need to handle everything in your surroundings. You need to lock out and focus on the only thing you're doing, and you have to do all the best tricks you can do. Not only on an airbag, you have to do it on a hard pack landing, and then you have to do it 10 times in a row in different tricks, because there's 10 features on a slopestyle course. So you have to do a hardest trick, hardest trick, hardest trick, hardest trick all together on jumps that are hard to ride, and they're hard packed and they're bigger than you're used to. And yeah, there's so much that goes into contest riding they don't really think about. Yeah, that's what's really hard to bounce back to, I think, from coming off an injury. That was a really long question, sorry guys. This is also one from Wilhelm_Andersson. It's kind of similar to the one that I said earlier about the motivation. It got a bit of a twist on it. What keeps you motivated through tough times. Love your vids. Also a different sort of motivation, I guess, because that's just to get healthy again and just, or tough times can obviously be other things than injuries, but I will refer to injuries because that's the only tough times I've had really. I haven't really been struggling with motivation or anything like that because I've always been very motivated in my occupation at the moment. My motivation has always just been to, I want to get back as fast as I can and get back better than I've been before. So that's really just been my motivation, and I know for a lot of people it's tough to find motivation when you get injured because you get so down and everything feels like the world is gonna collapse. But no, that's just how it's been for me. I've always just been pouring fuel onto the fire. I just hate when you get setbacks from showing what you've practiced on and learned, and like, yeah, there's so many things I want to do and knock off my list I have, and yeah, it just takes a lot of time, but you have to just trust the process to make it happen, I guess. That's a quote I got from Brett Reader actually. Trust the process when I got injured. Dude Bro 918. What was the first trick you ever learned? And it was a no-footer. Oh, this is quite a hard one. Tobias Chytron, if that was pronounced right. 100% not. What are your future dreams? Hard question, I know, haha. I want to ride my bike for as long as my body allows me and just be a professional bike rider for as long as I can. And I also want to build up this YouTube page and just evolve it and do insane videos because I love the process of making a video. The editing and the planning and like all of that, I just love that because it feels like when you made a video, it's such a like satisfaction putting it out and such a relief. But on the writing part, I just want to keep pushing as hard as I can for as long as I can, and just like I have a lot of contest goals I want to trigger off before I feel like I'm done, so I'm gonna keep charging on that front as well. But the ultimate dream in the end would probably just to be happy, I guess. Just to be happy and do what I love to do and not work for someone else, just work for myself. That's the main goal. Pierre Gall, how did you meet Theo? It's kind of a fun one. 2014, 13 maybe, I don't know. I was in Barcelona riding, and then some kid come up to me and he was like, I thought he was Spanish or something else, not judging by, yeah. Anyways, because obviously I wouldn't meet a Swedish guy there in Barcelona randomly because I never seen the kid before either. And that was Theo. Theo just came up to me and he was kind of a fanboy. It was kind of nice because he was super nervous, came up to me and talked to me, and yeah. Then I saw him over all of the years because I realized he was riding. He started biking school in Falun, and then yeah, then he graduated and I realized he lives in Stockholm. We started riding and then we just clicked and everything worked really good, and yeah, that's about it. I got a lot of questions about Rampage and people are asking if I would consider riding Rampage, and yes, I would love to ride Rampage. It's on my bucket list, but I got so much respect for that event and those guys that are doing it, so I'll have to put so much effort into doing it, and I don't feel like time is a thing that I have a lot of right now. So I don't know, maybe when my slope days are over, I'll focus more on maybe getting into that event because it's such hard, because it's obviously the best freeride riders in the world and I definitely not qualified there yet. So maybe someday. I hope so. That's one of my goals. Felix Günther, how many monsters do you drink a day? I don't know. I just usually have one for my sesh. Janis _ MTB, how was it to compete at your first pro competition? It was the worst thing I've ever done my whole life because I was so nervous that I felt like I was gonna pass out. But it was fun. Anja _ Maya Rick, would you do daily vlogs? It would mean the end of the world for me. But it would be fun. Would it be such an insane challenge to like do? I'm gonna do that for a year and do a sing. Oh my God, I want to do it at some point in my YouTube career. Thomas TMA, that's cool. This is quite a juicy one, and yeah, but I like it. It's nice. I want to share with you guys the juicy stuff. What's the backside / negative parts about being a pro rider? And yeah. There's definitely more ups than it's down, like heavily, but one thing that I've noticed that is quite, it's worse for some riders than others, and I'm really focusing on not doing it myself, is to it kind of, when you get a pro rider and you get all these contracts and obligations, it kind of takes away the fun of just riding your bike. And I'm really trying to focus on having fun when I'm riding bikes, and not think about my sponsors all the time. I do think about my sponsors all the time because that's my job, but when I'm just riding my bike, it's not about that. It's about riding your bike, because that's why I'm sponsored for the first time, right? So yeah, that, and also the thing that I get told a lot from friends and stuff that don't really understand what's really going into being a professional bike rider, an athlete, or if you're doing anything on your own as a business or as an occupation. People are saying like, you don't have to go to work, and that's like, yeah, I don't have to go to work, but I never really get to go home from work either. If you do something on your own, you kind of have to put, at least I'd say that you have to put in twice the amount of work than an average worker has to do to succeed. And then also to just maintain that, it takes at least the same amount of time. And yeah, it's biking 24/7, 365 days all year around, which is it can be a lot, but I love it. I still love biking so much. I can't believe I haven't got sick of bike riding, because I've done that since I was a kid for every single day. And I'm always thinking about bikes, tricks, sponsors, videos, blah, 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 all the time. So that's one thing. I never really get to chill and relax. It's always on my mind. But at the same time, it's what I choose to do. And I'm not going to complain, because I love what I'm doing, and I would never change it for anything else. So MTB seasons. Who are your biggest inspirations and riders you look up to as persons? Obviously Martin Söderström, he had a huge impact on me when I was younger, and I always seek advice from that guy, because he's been in the game for quite some time. So Martin Söderström. Brett Reeder is also a very good friend of mine, that is also a very admirable person on and off the bike. Jerry Seek AF, he asks me what my mindset will be going into Innsbruck, if it's gonna be the same as I had in Rotorua, and don't put any sort of pressure on myself with no expectations. And no, or yes, I will not put any expectations or pressure on myself, but I will try to go a bit more hard than I did in Rotorua, because I've been riding way more, and I have been riding bigger courses again, and I feel like I'm just trying to get Sendy as hard as I can. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. It was awesome to like spill some tea. It was awesome to like let some stuff out for you guys and try to explain how it is to be a professional bike rider, and answering your questions. Obviously you guys wondering a lot, since I got over 400 questions. But anyways, thank you guys a lot for watching my video. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and then I'll see you in 2 days. Sorry for not riding today, but yeah, peace.